After a long day of work, you make your way down the dark street. The shops are all closing. The neon signs for all the bars are no longer illuminating the sidewalk, and the night workers are seemingly going back into their hiding spots within the alleys. The scent of cigars and alcohol mixed with human waste fills your nostrils and makes you gag. As per usual, you shake it off and continue on your walk. You're about to continue straight. However, you come to realize that the construction was never finished and you have to go the long way through the back alleys. With a heavy sigh, you turn right and follow the sidewalk that breaks off into the back alleys. Paranoia getting the best of you, you clutch your father's handgun in your hand with your finger resting on the slide. Practice good gun safety. You make it about a few yards away from the end of the alley, when from the corner of your eye, you notice a woman walking barefoot down an adjacent alley towards you. Her clothes are tattered, not like something a homeless person might wear, but as if she survived a bear attack. Her feet are covered in blood. Her hair is a dirty blonde. Being the nice person you are, you try and catch her attention. Hello, miss, are you okay? As you get closer, you can hear her softly crying. Miss, what's wrong? She drops to her knees in front of you. She tells you in a shaky voice.
Help me. Please.
How can I help you? What's wrong? Do you need to go to the hospital? Your feet are bleeding.
No!
She snaps.
No. I won't be safe there.
Unsafe at a hospital? Well, maybe in 2020, but don't hospitals usually have some sort of protection policy on their patients? You ask her why.
You don't understand. He will find a way to me. He swore on it. I can't escape him. I've been running for over 3 days. I'm exhausted. But he will just keep coming for me.
What? What do you mean? Who? Without warning, a set of footsteps can be heard in the darkness.
Sherry.
That's him. Please help me get him away from me. I can't let him catch me. He told me there would be severe consequences if I was caught. Please help me.
You cock the hammer of the gun and aim it at him. Get away from her, and you won't be killed. Your threat doesn't seem to faze him. He walks towards the both of you, a bit faster now.
Please, shoot him now!
Your hands begin to shake. You've never shot at a person before. As he gets closer, you can make out his attire. He is wearing a dirty, blood-stained, torn-up suit. He has something in his hands. You don't take the risk, and in the heat of the moment, you take this woman's word as truth and fire the gun. A clean shot to the chest. He starts bleeding down his suit and then collapses to the ground. You grab the woman and take her to a safe area, a local park that is always illuminated by the park lights. As both of you sit down, you ask her the story between her and the man. She sighs heavily and begins the story.
Well, first things first. My name isn't Sherry. It's a nickname given to me by my friends, since I'm always craving cherry sherbet. Hence the name Sherry. Whenever I meet a new guy, I always give him that name, because I've had bad experiences with giving my real name. Anyways, I matched with this guy on a dating app. We hit it off and finally decided to go on a date. He invited me to his loft on the rich side of town. Looking at it now, I'm surprised my logic of not going to the man's house as the first date didn't cross my mind. Well, he told me to wear the nicest dress I have. The dress I wore is the one I'm wearing. The night began innocent enough. A hot meal, red wine, candles with cherry sherbet for dessert. After we finished, he asked me to dance in his living room. We danced for what seemed like an eternity. That's when things got scary. As he was behind me and I had my back against his chest, he spoke softly in my ear.
Do you want to play hide and seek?
I was taken aback by this. I asked him if he was serious, and he nodded with a genuine, yet hollow gaze in his eyes.
I love to play hide and seek. That's the sound my mother and I always played before she lost her mind. Hide and seek always gave me comfort, and you give me comfort, just like Mother did. If you win, you get your freedom, but if you lose, I will give you the severe consequences I gave my mother when she used to not play correctly.
I saw him pull out the largest butcher knife from his coat. I managed to grab it and I was about to stab him. However, he managed to grab my arm. I managed to cut up his suit and land a few cuts on his arms, but he overpowered me and said,
Mothers aren't allowed to do that. Mothers need to learn to follow the rules.
I managed to kick out a window by his door. The glass was hard to break. When I managed to break the window, there was so much glass in my foot, and it was one of the most painful experiences to run for the past 3 days until I got here. I haven't slept, and I'm about to lose my sanity. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
She jumps into your arms, and you cradle her. For some reason, you feel an almost parental protection over her. You run your fingers through her greasy and dirty hair. You feel her grip on you tighten as she sniffles. You rock her back and forth. A sudden pitter-patter, pitter-patter noise fills the air around both of you. You look down and see 3 Polaroids, one with Mother on it, a bronze-colored woman with blonde hair holding a small child. The second one, Mother, with a question mark, and a picture of a similar-looking woman. The third picture was of the girl in your arms with her back turned with Mother is hiding written on it. Suddenly, you feel something grab your shoulder and pull you to the ground. Sherry hits her head on the bench seat. You look up to see the man with pitch black eyes. You reach for your gun, yet it is not there. He's holding it in his hands and waves it back and forth in a no, no, no motion. He throws it, and it lands somewhere in the darkness.
You can't have my mommy.
This man was clearly insane, and you feel that you need to take care of him before he hurts another. You charge at him with full force. Both of you become engulfed in the dark. In your scuffle, you feel for the gun. You find it. Yet another pair of hands are on it. The struggle lasts for no less than 10 seconds. Until
Hello? Hey. Are you okay? Please say something.
I found you, Mama. Shh. It's okay, Mama. Like you told me. It won't be forever. I'll see you soon and bring your friend with me.